I'm waiting for.
Started the show. We started the stream.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for the 5 to go down.
You guys are out for a long time. No appointment. I'm set for like triple. My church and what? To go online.
Eric, you okay?
Oh yeah.
He's always like that, looking at his phone.
Up citizens. You remember the
24/7.
Everybody make sure your phone doesn't ring while we're online.
Yeah, Rachel.
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, Brandon.
The bio
30%.
thing went off.
Sally, you're the only person that calls me besides Lucas.
It's so cute. Cute. What about Brianna? They're making her one too.
My phone is really hot.
They're working on it. You're going to have to go offline after the play?
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay. So we'll go right to the play as soon as we get on then.
Yeah, I might have to leave early too. My phone battery's down to 30%.
Okay.
All right. Everyone has accepted the stream, and the link has been sent out to everyone in the group.
Okay.
Great.
Everyone, please share the link.
Sal, you're going to share the link?
We need to get going, Richard. Jen's phone is dying.
All right. Well, they have a smaller audience. Okay. Time to start the countdown. Do you want to start the show?
Okay.
Whenever you see me on the air,
Yeah,
it's
you
on the air.
Yep.
You are on the.
And welcome to the Oracle of Enlightenment. This is the Observer, Sal Monaco, along with my regular co-hosts, Anna Burke,
Hello.
Brandon Majewski, Big Mac, who is fresh from the hospital after his transplants. We're very glad to see you. And joining us for the first time in a long time, my partner in business, Jen Thomas. How are you, Jen?
Woo! I'm great, thank you.
Or-
I missed my little box of sound effects though, so I can play my applause.
Yeah, well, you'll have to come through.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah. Rachel and Lena, of course. Yep. And joining us again is, of course, the very lovely and talented Emily Cott. How are you?
Good. How are you?
And, of course, the great and powerful Sarah Silvertongue.
Hello.
And for the first time joining us is Mr. Eric Patterson. How are you, Eric?
Oh, pretty good.
That's good.
Hey, Jen, don't I know you for karaoke?
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. All right. So, folks, we're having some technical difficulties, which is why we're on the air so late. So we're going to have to get right to our play. So, without further ado, we're going to have to start our episode of the Rachel needs a better introduction. Okay. Rachel Castelloni and Lena Sampson.
So beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you, Isaiah.
Okay. Now, begin. In the radio station lobby, Sammy, Alana, Haley, Eric, Trixie, and Jolene are sitting waiting.
What are we doing here?
Jason wants something for his show.
Every time you say that, something bad happens.
Hey, that's my dad we're talking about.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Fine. We'll have to show that we are ladies. Pull my finger.
Yeah, that's ladylike.
We are rebels, Mom. It's about our freedom.
Yeah, freedom to play what sports we want, to dress the way we want, and be as gross as boys.
That's a good way to put it.
It's the next generation. They should get what we didn't.
Over the loudspeaker.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
would you guys come down to the basement, room 12?
Why the basement?
Don't ask. Believe me.
They go downstairs to the room and is big with lots of weird things in it. Jason is down there.
Hi, folks. You're here to do a video podcast for a new client.
Really? Who is?
Don't know. Above my pay grade. I was just told the setup was down here.
The door's shut and locks, and the screen comes down with a dark face on it. That light comes up, and it's Tori.
Welcome, my dears, to my chamber of fun.
Chamber of Horrors is more like it.
Daniel Stories. What are you up to?
Well, my queen, while you were gone for your 2-year walkabout, I began to serve a new queen, one who knows what needs to be done.
What are you talking about?
It's Aunt Nightshade. She's starting a new rebellion.
Never mind that. You're here to escape my escape room.
You tried this to me. You tried this last time when you kidnapped me and fed me so much sugar I couldn't sleep for days.
Lady Nightshade is going to change things to make fandom the way it should be. But now there are no prisoners, just a door you have to open. So you each play a game, and if you win, you get a chip. Then, when you have enough, you get the key.
How long do we have?
1 hour.
So why isn't Annabelle here to face me? Is she afraid?
Nightshade is busy with other matters. Now you will face me, your former lieutenant.
My former best friend, you mean?
We're using this podcast as a fundraiser for our new convention, one where things will be the way they should be.
This is wrong. We can't force people to be the way we want.
No more talk. Let's play. The clock starts now.
Jason, did you know anything about this?
No, just doing what the boss tells me. Nightshade must have called in a favor.
Let's start it. They can't hold us here.
Walk up to the board, Alana. There are numbers on each of the holes. Crawl across the wall, putting each hand and foot in the holes in sequence. If you cross your arms or legs, you lose. Oh, and watch out for snakes. They may pop out at you.
You think you could do this, honey?
Can you climb in bare feet?
I can do anything. I'm the hippie queen.
Are you sure she's a kid?
That's what they say, though I'm not so sure.
Say your line, hon.
I did.
Say it again. We didn't hear it.
This will be a breeze.
Alana makes the climb and walks across the wall without crossing her arms or legs. But a few plastic snakes jump out at her, but it does not faze her.
Great job, honey. You got the first chip.
No one outsmarts the hippie queen.
I'll go next. What do you have in store for me?
Go to the other wall. There's a deck of 52 regular playing cards. Pick one and crawl up the number of the card. Then I will pick one. For every number I go up, you will go down, and vice versa. Whoever reaches the top first and rings the bell wins.
Sammy goes up and down, card by card, till finally she gets to the top and is able to ring the bell.
So you done fooling with the goth queen?
Ha! Your time will come, my dear. Haley and Eric, you step up.
What you got? What tough?
Don't antagonize the scary lady.
What you see before you are some puzzles. For every 3 you solve, you get a chip.
I recognize these are Rubik's cubes.
These are some puzzles based on Rubik's cubes.
Think we can solve them in time?
I'm very good at puzzles. I've been a gamer long enough.
So let's start. I'll take the pocket cube, the miniature cube, and the regular cube. Pocket is 2x2, miniature and regular are 3x3.
And I'll take the Rubik's World, the Rubik's Revenge, which is the 4x4 puzzle in Rubik's Tower.
After a long and stressful set of moments, they manage to solve all the puzzles.
Phew. Okay, that's 2 more chips. Now we have a missing link, pyramid, and snake to solve.
The Pyramix is a pyramid version of the Rubik's. The missing link is to align the colored chains in the snake. You must make into at least 10 to 20 different shapes.
You take care of those. I'll handle the Rubik's race, Rubik's board game, and peg game.
Congrats, guys. You earned 4 chips.
You are next, Trixie.
Do not expect me to knuckle under. Bring on your challenge.
You will step into the booth over there. The lights on the walls will light up like a Simon game. You will touch the lights with the pole as they light up.
Okay, start it up and watch me kick its ass.
Trixie struggles with it, but is able to win the game.
See, I told you. I can handle anything you throw at me. Don't think I forgot about the way I was treated as part of your cosplay club.
That was not me. Plus, it's the kind of things we're trying to solve. Now, let's continue. You need 3 more chips to escape, and you only have 18 minutes.
I promise you, Tori, you're going to pay for all you've done.
Don't talk like that. This is the way they want us to act to get under your skin. If we're going to get united, if we're going to unite Phantom, we have to be peaceful, not treacherous and deceitful.
They're good at that, Mom.
You're right.
Jolene, it is your turn. You will play Indian chess with me. Jason will move my pieces for me.
I happen to be familiar with that game. Let's do it.
She tries hard, but unfortunately cannot win the game.
Ha! You failed. Your time is almost up.
Wait, let me, Mom, and Trixie have the last chance.
Okay, 1 game each. If one of you fails, game over. There's a climbing wall over there. Alana, you will climb it in the allotted time.
Great, a real challenge.
Trixie, you will sit in that chair and play concentration, but for every one you get wrong, you will get an electric shock.
You don't scare me.
Sammy, there is a broken mirror on that table. You will reassemble it in the time allotted while blindfolded. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Stars, circles, plus signs. Ow! I mean X's.
After a few more shocks,
Ah!
she is able to win the game.
I'm billing you for the therapy, you minx.
Alana climbs the wall, taxing her hands and bare feet, but makes it to the top.
Is that the best you could do? I've had better workouts at the gym.
Sammy fights to unify the mirror, cuts herself, but is finally able to finish the game in 90 seconds to spare.
Jolene, grab the keys. I'm dripping blood.
Jolene collects the 10 chips and places them in the box, which releases the key. She then grabs the key and unlocks the door just as the time runs out.
Great job, Aunt Jolene.
Thanks. I'm sorry I screwed up my challenge.
It's okay. We won, and that's what matters. Plus, he saved us at the end.
We're done performing for you and your viewers. It's all over.
It's over for now, but we'll return.
She disappears from the screen.
Glad that's over. Let's go get ice cream. On Dad.
Hey, wait a minute.
They leave to go out, leaving only Sam and Jason. Go ahead.
Well, you coming?
Yeah, just gotta clean up.
Okay. Rogue's going to so we got to be ready for them.
Right.
Jason's phone rings.
And I think Sammy leaves. Yes.
Sammy
No, they
leaves.
don't.
Oh, Sammy leaves and Jason's phone rings.
Yes. No, they don't suspect a thing. Yes, we did a good job, Tori. Let Nightshade know that she can decide the next phase.
He hangs up.
Click. I love my life.
The end. Okay, not the most polished show we did, but it sounded good at least.
Yeah, right.
Jen, you said you have to sign off because your phone's dying?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's pretty hot.
All right, well, congratulations on the singing, on finally having a singing gig after a long absence.
Yeah, the money's going to help too.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. It's a pleasure meeting people and seeing people again. Brandon, I'm really glad you got through everything okay so far, and I hope you continue to heal. Good night, guys.
All right.
Night.
Jennifer Thomas. Okay. Brandon, are you able to stick around a little longer, or is your having issues too?
I mean, my phone's like that much charge, but I can go until it shuts off.
Okay. So, Rachel, you were telling us that your two older daughters have become cheerleaders?
Yes. For
And they're
Buff
both-
State.
What?
Buff State.
Okay. It's Kayla and Bree, right?
Yep.
We will be seeing in a few more of our movies. I think your oldest daughter did. She did like one movie, right, and then stepped out.
Drusilla, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, your son Derek. How's he doing?
He's doing good. He just graduated high school.
Good. Good. So tell us the news about our star over there, Lena.
Lena, she's going to be doing a movie. It's called Counting Dead. I'm not too sure. Like, I don't. Counting Death? Okay, Counting Death.
Okay.
And she's playing a little girl for the main character. It's a start for her. It's only 2 lines, but it's a start.
Well, she's gonna have to struggle to sound like a little girl.
I know.
What?
She has to play a 7-year-old.
Uh-oh.
But usually they do that. They have older kids play younger characters,
Yes, but she may be 10 years old, but we all think she's 25.
right?
Yeah.
Curse the child labor laws. If we need a 3 or 4-year-old, let us use a 3 or 4-year-old.
Right? I know. I had to get working papers for her and everything.
Well, she has working papers.
With the baby, like the first thing she's done was Fisher Price.
Yes.
She did the Fisher Price.
Oh, no way. I was a Fisher Price model as a kid.
Really?
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Can I go in the pool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me go get my bathing suit.
Okay, bye, Lena.
Bye.
Okay.
In the background, splashing.
Okay.
The pool's right there.
I know.
Maybe we can hear it.
I haven't been in the pool, but I've been in the hot tub. It's really nice. Is the pool finally warm?
I would say so.
Okay. I'll have to test it out when I come to get my cookies. Anyway, so she's saying, whoever Tribble is, they're saying bye, Lena. Brandon, I know you just underwent some pretty heavy surgery. How you feeling?
I'm trying to deal with the pain. This coming week, I suppose they're going to take the staples out. So that I'm anticipating will be painful, but will bring me a great deal of relief.
So they gave you a new pancreas and a new kidney?
Yep.
Wow. We're so happy. We're so happy you were able to find a donor with good organs. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Definitely, yes.
And
yeah,
you are amazing.
Not so good for him.
Yeah, well.
Him or her. They didn't even tell me.
Yeah.
Can I
Well,
say yes?
They just told me it was a teenager.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Bye.
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 Everybody.
Some family lost a son or daughter.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, it's nice that their loss is your gain, and that the person who died didn't die in vain. They're giving you a new life. I have to say, Brandon, you are amazing. I mean, you starred in our last movie despite having 2 heart attacks and a stroke. And here you are on the show only a few days after getting out of the hospital. So you're definitely devoted to your craft.
Yeah, and I spent a whole week at ECMC, and then the following Monday is when they let me out, which was last week Monday.
I see. Well, I'm so glad you're okay. That's all I've got to say. And Rachel's glad you're okay, right, Rachel?
Of course.
Yeah.
We can talk.
She's gonna marry. You guys are getting married. Remember.
Somebody got to tell Joe.
Break the news.
Yeah. So I hope that your recovery continues, and once you get the staples off, you'll be feeling a lot better. Yeah. So, Eric, it's your first time on the show. How do you like it?
This was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess, but yeah, a couple weeks ago, me and Emily,
Yeah.
we were doing the bike ride for Roswell.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
We did 4 miles, but I made it at about 3.
Very cool.
Thank you, Isaiah.
Well, not really that cool.
But I wiped out
Yeah.
towards the end of the race,
I look better on this one.
I see.
and I don't feel so much run over anymore by a truck, I guess,
Cool light one on.
Okay.
but
Alexa,
I am starting to feel better.
That's good. After the PT I got today, I feel like I've been run over by a truck.
Alexa, turn cool light 2 on.
But I'll be happier when they put me back in the pool. The gym is just too hard.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
They
easier
got
on
a-
your joints.
They got a pool at your.
Yeah, at my PT, yeah.
Nice.
Rachel, as your friend pointed out, you're recovering from surgery as well. How are you feeling?
I am feeling 10 times better.
That's good.
I'm able to eat finally.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. And here she is back on the set.
You guys,
I know, it's so
surgery
weird.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Near the same time, not at the same
It's
time.
a friend of ours, also Georgiana.
She just had a surgery too?
she just got bypassed, and then Brandon got his surgery, and then I got my surgery.
Wow.
3 surgeries.
That's wild.
Brandon's had to be the scariest.
Yeah, Brandon's is the hardest.
Yeah.
Well, Kayla, congratulations for the cheerleader position.
Thank you. I literally just tried out today.
Butthole.
As a Buff State student, congratulations to them.
Yes, you were a Buff State student?
Yep, I'm in the theater program.
Oh, really? Oh, you're there right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
I
I'm
would be
education
graduated right now, but they want you to have a certain number of credits because they want to take our money. So
Yeah, of course. No, seriously. I had to pay $250 just for the student orientation, and they did nothing there, basically. I
oh,
was
that
like,
is
what?
crazy.
Wow,
I know.
they never
Oh, that's
charged us
cute.
for it.
Yeah, they never
Right.
charged me.
$250. I don't
They never
even want
charge
to
me
talk
either.
about
You got
my
a plastic
I get-
a
yeah.
plastic
Yeah.
bracelet for
Okay,
attending the
then.
orientation.
That's
So
weird.
you're paying $250 for a plastic bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
Crazy, man.
Well,
This is
I
what-
just went for financial aid this
the-
morning
For my
for,
cheer, if I can line it up.
uh,
There you go.
I don't know if
Villa
you can see
Maria
that.
College.
Oh, wow. You're
Yeah.
starting
you
at
gonna go,
Villa?
Maria?
Well, he going back. I
Oh.
kind of helped them to
Okay.
do it.
That's
and
great.
Finally doing it.
They have the only functioning college convention here in Buffalo.
Really?
Villa Maria, yeah.
And
I went there. I graduated there last year.
and it's going to be a physical therapy assistant that I'm going for.
Good.
Hell of a lot of money than what he's making now.
Yeah.
And and also getting into since I was there and they started it more closer to when Emily was in school. They call it the Achieve program.
I see.
Yeah, it's like resource room, but it's tutoring sections for kids that have students with disabilities.
So what do you do again? What do you work again?
I graduated with a business degree, but I went the opposite direction, and I'm working with kids with disabilities. So at
Ah.
Beyond
Good for
Learning
you.
Center, and I might go after you graduate. That I might go back to school.
And you say that because it is Disability Awareness Month. I just learned that this year. July is Disability Awareness
Yeah.
Month.
But
Yeah.
it's amazing. I'm with the preschoolers. They're so cute. We just got a new kid today, and he's a thrower, but he's a cuddler, and he's so cute.
Well, I worked in that business for a while, and
Yeah.
it is tough. I mean,
Yeah, it's tough, but it's fun.
when you see a kid who got burned because his parent got angry with him, or a woman who won't, or a little girl
There was
who
actually
they tried to starve because they wanted her to grow up thin.
Oh
and-
God, that's
Some
horrible.
people just shouldn't be allowed to
Yeah,
have kids.
there was a student that this was before I went to preschool. There was this
Right,
kid,
Brandon?
this cute little kid named Ellis. He fell
Say
in
yep.
a fire pit,
Mhm.
and his parents just let him his mother just let him get a second-degree burn
Oh my God.
on his butt and then his leg. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Just let
Well-
him fall in the fire?
Remember not to mention names because of HIPAA law.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, you don't want to violate HIPAA.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I know. I learned that in orientation. Yeah.
Yeah. Rachel, you were a nurse, right?
I was a CNA,
Oh, okay.
And
Close.
what is a CNA exactly?
a certified nurse's aide.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Now,
The ass wipers.
what
Right? That's all basically it is. They're ass
Yeah, they only
wipers.
get paid $15 an hour. That's crazy.
where did
And
you,
I was like, fuck this. Like my back, like
Bless all you guys that do that, but I could never.
so where did you work? Where did you work for that?
where was it?
She
though?
worked like in people's
McGuire group?
houses. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did private cases too.
Yeah.
I worked at a nursing home, the McGuire group, and then I did private cases.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For a while back, I was in the Absolute Care, the one in East Aurora.
Very cool.
Oh, were you?
Although I was in laundry.
Oh, the laundry one.
Oh, I feel
bet you
sorry
saw
for
some
you.
stuff.
Oh, he had a lot of crappy jobs. So this is gonna be the best job he ever had.
Part of the cool, part of what I thought was cool about first shift was, after we get the first load going for the morning, going around with the hanging racks and delivering the clothes to the residents throughout the facility.
Mm.
But
I take my hat off to you if I had one.
I actually got to know basically everybody's name and what unit they were on and what room they were in.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Fire group?
Yeah, that's a
McGregor.
United.
Kayla, what are you doing at Buff State? What are you going for?
What am I majoring in?
Yeah.
Education.
Very
Hey.
nice.
So I'm working with the little kids.
Yeah, well, she's one of.
Yeah, me and Brianna graduated from ECC last semester, and we did our student teaching there, and we were working with like the really little ones, so like preschool, so like 3 to 5,
Wow.
and we were working with the special education, so we,
Yeah, get that certification.
yeah.
Yeah,
Someone
that's
save those children.
Kayla is our younger actress who is won an award. So she's the youngest of our award-winning actresses.
I didn't even know I won an award.
Yep. So, and your mother too.
That's crazy. I could be like, yo guys, I'm better than all of you.
Had you signed up for classes for the fall yet?
I have actually at the student orientation. That's what they helped us do, but a lot of them got taken up, so I had to like kind of switch up.
Ugh, I know that feeling.
But
Yeah, like aren't you doing like a lot of night classes this semester?
yeah, because for some reason the education department decided that they want to have like classes from like 7:45 at night, and I'm like, okay,
That's
I know.
Crazy.
It is what it is. And then I have cheer now afterwards because cheer practice starts at 8 p.m.
If it were up to me,
You're gonna be busy.
if I ran how colleges were run, like no classes before noon, like we don't want to be there at 8, 9 a.m. Like, and we know you teachers don't want to be there either.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why are they doing night classes for us when we literally have to wake up at like 6 a.m. Probably?
That and the weird time frames. Like, you notice it's never a round number, like 2 hours. It's like an hour and like 50 minutes.
I know. I think I have like a big gap between my classes, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Do you have any online?
yeah.
No, I'm taking all in person. So,
And they're all
and I'm
at
taking
night.
a poetry class. I'm like,
Poetry?
yes.
Well, we have poetry nights once a month at the screening room. If you're interested.
What'd you say?
I said we have poetry nights once a month at the screening room. If you're interested,
We'll have to see if I get better at it.
on Wednesday nights. Yeah.
I mean, we have clubs on campus, but the problem is they don't really advertise all that well.
Clubs at Buff State. I mean, I thought clubs at ECC were a nightmare. Clubs at Buff State were 10
No,
times
yeah,
worse.
I didn't even see. When I went to ECC, I didn't even see any clubs. Like, so I didn't really get involved in that school too much. But I'm trying to get involved in Buff State.
Like, I go to the general interest meetings for casting hall when I can, and that's about it.
Oh God, casting hall. There's a word I haven't heard in a long time. I had
Yeah,
some
it's,
fun there.
Very true, Isaiah. Very true.
This fall, they're going to be putting on Antigone, another Greek tragedy. And I was surprised we got the rights to this. It was put to a vote, and next spring we're going to do the cult classic Ride the Cyclone,
Okay.
which is about a bunch of kids who died tragically on the titular roller coaster, the Cyclone, and
I was
they
gonna say.
basically each has to plead their case for coming back to Earth.
Fascinating. I'd like to see that one. So, Anne, how have you been?
I've been good.
We haven't heard much from you tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty usual, the same.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, moving on. Let's. I'm gonna start showing some pictures now. As everyone knows, this is the time of year here in Buffalo where we're getting a lot of festivals. Now we've seen the Greek festival, the Kenmore Festival, the Pride, which is where I met these two lovely people. And although I wasn't able to make the celebration because of the rain, but I believe you went to the celebration, didn't
Yep.
you? Did you guys go to the celebration? No? What was it like?
I was surprised that they got a crowd considering how the weather changed on us. Like, I think we were all anticipating like a nice sunny day, and then just drizzle came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And we weren't able to make Allentown Art because of the rain, or the Strawberry Festival because of the intense heat. But and I think we missed Taste of Diversity. But I want to.
At Art Park, they have the Strawberry Moon Festival that's coming up.
Right. So I'm going to show you some from the festival. I was able to attend all weekend. I showed some from the Greek festival before, and I don't think we've shown any from Pride yet, but I'm going to show some from the Kenmore Fest because it is one of my favorites. So switching over. Okay. There you see the band playing. Yeah.
That's at Kentmore.
Yeah. And here you see some people with their dogs. And this was that was the band, and what you saw before was where the rest of the festival was. See? It always gets a good turnout, and I love that it's on the grass. You know, it makes it a lot more comfortable, especially if you're barefoot. And over there we have various tents for things like that was the beer tent, I think, over there.
I'm always gonna have the beer tent in these
Yep.
things.
And they had tons of food, tons of games, tons of rides. The bands always played good. Now, here's the food area. There, of course, we got to start with kettle corn.
Yes, definitely.
And then there's some of the rides.
I don't have it.
This was the subs. I believe it. Beef on whack, poutine bread. There's one of the games.
Oh yeah, if you haven't had poutine, it's delicious.
I
yes,
love poutine
it
fries. I
is.
had it. We had it a couple weeks ago.
And this was Buffalo's Best Barbecue.
Yeah, you had it all over your shirt.
Shut up.
And I think that's the hot dog one. Hot dogs were good. Over here we had the different desserts. That was really good. For some strange reason this year, they didn't have the outdoor movie for the kids, and they didn't have our friends performing for the kids either. My friend Jeff, who has been on the show before, who does the animal show, and our friend Nels, who does the juggling show. For some reason, they were not called in this year, and I don't know why. Some of these are some really good rides for the kids. Where'd that come from? Okay, all the various. The rides, the games.
Yeah, in a few weeks we got the Queen of Heaven Carnival coming up.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, where is that?
Yeah, I saw a sign of it.
Yeah, it's by the.
I get this. This is from a few years ago. This isn't the current one. That's one of our other actresses. That's who the little girl is. It's her niece.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So we're going back to.
And if anyone wants to bring the family out for some summer fun, Fantasy Island has just started rolling out new rides slowly over the course of last month and this month.
Yeah, we're still deciding if we want to do Fantasy Island yet.
I want to do Fantasy Island.
Yeah, we worked there for so many years as helping run the shows and everything, and I was a ride operator there for 4 years. So.
I haven't been there in a really, really long time.
Well, some of the actors in this company were the people in the shows.
You mean the
Cowboy shows.
Wild West shootouts?
Yeah.
Of course you would know that.
Yeah.
They still do those.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to see if we actually decide to do that or not.
Oh, I hope so. I want to go.
Coming up is also next week is Taste of Buffalo. The following during the week is Old Homes Day with a parade usually on Tuesdays, and then following that will be the Italian Festival, and then the Canal Fest, which is again one of my favorites. You remember when we went there to see the fireworks at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. And then coming up after that will be the Infringement Festival, followed by the Eaton Corn Festival, which I love, and the Erie County Fair, which is my very favorite.
We are going.
And then there's a couple others in later August, but my other favorite will be coming up in September, and that's Music is Arts.
And for
That's fun.
theater fans, and within the first 2 weeks of September, we have Curtain Up, which is where all the shows happening in the theater district are premiering. Well, some of them.
I'm going to check that out.
Opening of the theater season in Buffalo.
Yep. Well, Rachel, are you still on? Nope.
Nope, not anymore.
It looks like we appear.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just muted it because I
Okay.
had background.
Okay, that's great. Brandon, how's it going?
Yo.
Yeah, that's good. So we have a couple conventions coming up. Our favorite is, of course, in September. We have Flower City. That is an amazing con. Anne remembers we went
that was
to
a good
it.
time.
And there's also going to be one that I haven't been to yet in October. I believe it's called Frightmare at the.
Oh, yeah.
Frightmare at the Falls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Same
That-
location as Niagara Falls Comic Con, but it's horror themed.
Nice.
Oh, so it's on the Canadian side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
can't wait.
Same hotel?
Same convention center, yes.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, convention center. All right. And yeah, so that's going to be. I hear that World Fantasy Con is supposed to be coming to Niagara Falls pretty soon, too. So. And NASFIC will be coming up in a couple weeks at downtown Buffalo. So. For those of us who love conventions and festivals, that's just some of what's going on here in Buffalo. I mean, we have to squeeze a lot into a couple of months because that's all we get of really good weather here in Buffalo. Right, Ann?
Yes. Devil, you're gonna pack it in.
I don't know. Fall has been getting warmer.
Yes, it has, and that's usually a good thing. You know?
Yeah.
Not to me.
Why?
If fall is supposed to be like cool and crisp.
We get that during spring. So if we get a warm fall and a cool spring, so things, I mean, you know
It should
how.
be the opposite.
Yes, I know, but it's Buffalo.
What are you
So
gonna do?
always remember we have two seasons here: snowfall, or snow removal, and construction.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if the weather bothers you, wait 10 minutes. So,
Yeah, fair.
right, Rachel? Yeah. She's got everything ready. So just to let everybody know, we are going to be filming. We are going to start filming our next movie pretty soon, and Rachel is taking over the kids' movies for Beyond the Mainstream, since she provides most of the kids. And I think maybe we should shoot the rest of the last one at your place. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. And Rachel, Ann, and Brandon starred in the last film, and we're still waiting to hear if it's going to be at the film festival in September. So everyone cross your fingers that it's going to get in. You know, Brandon, what I find amazing about this business for guys like us is that, you know, our good friend Taylor Martin last year she put in 5 different movies to Greg's Festival, and they all got in. And she's been sending movies all over the world, winning awards and everything. It's a lot of money. I mean, for what it costs just to put one film in, and then you're sending a bunch of short films, just putting those 5 films in Greg's Festival must have cost a pretty penny. And then sending them to different places and everything. I mean, they must have a lot of money invested in it. And for those of us who just don't have the cash, sometimes, but I mean, it's nice when we can put one film in, even if it doesn't get shown, because they give us the free tickets. But trying to put more, I mean, it would be great if we could throw like 5 or 6 of our films in there, but, it just costs so much. So I think, financially we didn't do great with the first one, but we did better than we thought we would. So I'm hoping that this next one is tentatively called The Biggest Geek, and we're hoping that we can actually get a real distribution with it this time around. Because a lot of horror movies we've worked on have gotten decent distributions, and our kids movie got good distribution. It was sold at Fantasy Island and a few other places. Fairy Tale Theater, the movie. And we've been involved in a few others. And I have to say, this business is very up and down. I mean, a lot of people have to have day jobs. It's hard to get to that place where you're going to actually be able to make a living at it, especially if you live here in Buffalo. Although the way things have been going, you never know. Things have been getting bigger here, and some of us are getting recognized more than we thought we would. Like Rachel over there. She got recognized when we showed the film at the contest. I had someone come up behind me and say, "That's Rachel Castelloni." And of course, everyone recognizes Brandon. They actually were talking about you at the last meeting of the Buffalo Movie Maker, saying we hope that you're going to get well. So everyone in town is thinking.
Ironically enough, and you can tell me if you guys see it, 3 different nurses, two chicks and a dude, separately, not like they weren't in a room together or anything like that, said I look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
It might be just because I don't have my glasses, but I don't see it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, your Buffalo's Leonardo DiCaprio.
There you go. I had the biggest crush on Leonardo DiCaprio when I was a teenager. He was like plastered all over my wall. Like you could ask any of my cousins or siblings.
Mm-hmm.
He was all over my wall. I still have it in my attic, like a box full of just Leonardo and Titanic stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's great. I just recently met Billy Zane, who was one of the characters in one of the actors in Titanic, and he was really cool.
That's
Except
so
when
cool.
he canceled his panel, but
I
yeah.
think Brandon's phone died.
Well, Brandon, did we lose you?
I
guess we did. All right. So, let's see. We have about 14 minutes. So, Emily, tell us a little bit about you. At this point, we don't know much. What are your hobbies?
Well, I really enjoy golfing, bowling, comedy. I enjoy making people laugh a lot.
Okay.
Would you ever do stand-up?
I wanted to. I actually did a stand-up for a talent show at Camp Good Days, and I got quite a few laughs. But I tried to do a stand-up before COVID, but then COVID hit and I never did it. But I want to though.
I did stand up 3 shows and then quit. And went into improv.
Yeah, I started comedy. Well, I've been doing comedy for a long time, but when COVID hit, there was nothing to do, no one to see, so I started doing TikTok, and I've been doing like hilarious scenes from specific movies or a show or some random voice that people make.
I just learned this from a friend of my mom's. Like, apparently, once you hit at least 500 followers or more, you could start going live on TikTok, and you could actually start earning some money.
Yeah, well, I only made it to 300, and then I lost like 40.
Oh,
like really? But he been doing it with me as well. I got him in.
Yeah, like
yeah.
The one day we knocked out 2 in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, has anyone seen The Princess Diaries with Julie?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, I gotta I gotta finish it. But anyway,
so
there was
it's the one where the phone is ringing at the school, and the principal answers.
Mm-hmm.
Got that.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Uh-huh.
So,
but the funny,
the queen is coming.
The funny part is he's my phone.
Oh, okay.
So I when the phone rang, I grabbed him, talked on the phone, and I threw him away.
Well, you gotta
living scenery.
Send us some.
He tried so hard to not smile, but he cracked at the end.
Well, you need to send us some links so we can put them on our page.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if anyone want to follow me on TikTok, it's Emily's comedy page with no apostrophe S, all lowercase.
Okay, I'll look that up.
And then the other. What we were talking about the other day.
What? Despicable Me?
About the Timon and Pumbaa.
Oh yeah. So there's a scene from The Lion King where Pumbaa and Simone are running through the desert.
Timon.
Simone. That's what I said.
No, it's Timon.
Simone.
No, not Simone. Timon.
I've been calling him Simone this whole time. But anyway, I don't know. I can't really hear S's that well. I never could. But anyway, there's a scene where Pumbaa and Timon is walking through. No, not walking. Running through the desert, and little Simba is laying on the ground, and Pumbaa's like, look at him.
He's so cute.
He's all alone. Can we keep him?
Pumbaa,
are you nuts? Yeah, so we were talking about that. So he's going to be Pumbaa, of course, and I'm going to be Timon, and I'm going to grab his ear because Timon grabbed Pumbaa's ears, and I'm going to do it. It can be funny.
Pumbaa, Pumbaa, stand by me. Anyway.
What?
They actually did a music video of the two of them singing "Stand by Me."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also want to get one with. I think what you wanted to add my mom or my sister for to play Princess Fiona.
Oh yeah, we're in Trek 2 where Fiona, Trek, and Donkey were in the carriage and they're riding to her parents' house or parents' place or whatever, and Donkey's in the back and the two of them are getting pissed off, and Trek is like, oh, for 5 minutes. Can you not be yourself for 5 minutes? And Donkey just like backed up. He's gonna be Trek, by the way.
Okay.
So he's gonna have to learn how to.
How good is your Scottish accent?
Well, he's not. We're lip reading. We lip read.
Oh.
But he's gonna have to the body movement. He's gonna have to like really get in there.
Mm-hmm.
But those two right there, I think those would be awesome scenes.
We should do them this week or this weekend.
Oh, what would you say is your favorite comedy movie?
Crap, comedy. I have so many.
You know what I wanted to watch or what I wanted to search for tonight. When we get back to the house is, I was referencing a line from a movie this morning. But it was that dude, where's my car?
Yeah. Great movie.
I never saw that.
Ashton Kutcher. Oh yeah. Speaking of movies,
I love Bruce
but
Almighty.
The particular line with that was and then
That's what I said. The drive-through
the Chinese drive-through.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, and then.
I have so many comedy
But
movies.
yeah,
It's like a whole-
Bruce Almighty.
That's how I got into comedy. Yeah, well, sure.
I was so
It was-
disappointed when I learned that they didn't get Jim Carrey to shoot in Buffalo.
Wait, no, the film was filmed in Buffalo.
No, it wasn't. Only background was shot here.
Oh.
When you see Jim by the Niagara Falls, he's
Yeah.
in front of a green screen. And the only thing that was actually shot here in Buffalo, besides the green screen stuff at Niagara Falls, was the stuff in the arena with the game. That was it. Everything else was shot somewhere else. Even though it was supposed to take place in Buffalo.
Oh, the Save It game, yeah.
Yeah.
On the TV.
Yeah, it's like
But
we
we-
can't be that expensive to film here. We're not in New York City or
Yeah,
Well,
we
William,
don't have. We actually don't have apartments like that, and we don't. But I mean, it's kind of like when Jessie did her show that was supposed to take place here in Buffalo. They got the streets and everything else right, and the bills and all that stuff, but the designs, like when they talked about going to the Buffalo Zoo, we have nothing that looks like that in the Buffalo Zoo. The airport, we have nothing that looks like that in the airport. So they never really got the designs well, except when they shot the front of the restaurant, which was actually the Polish Villa.
Rest in
Oh,
peace.
I love the Polish Villa.
So they had like Buffalo newspapers.
Oh no, wait.
and
Maybe I'm
stuff,
thinking of
so-
another Polish place that closed down.
Well, you know, there
It did
was
close.
Yeah, the Polish Villa too. It closed.
That's on that was on Harlem.
Yeah.
By,
Yeah, but the one on
pretty close to
Union
Clinton.
still open.
Another
Yeah.
was a place called Rouge that was supposed to have like amazing pierogies.
But right near the Polish Villa too,
Mhm.
there's a place that I like to. Well, you know, I do it sporadically, you know, just because I don't always, you know, just because you know, saving some money sometimes. But a restaurant I like at the corner there is called Cruisers.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
So
Cruisers. It's not like a bar because I think I met my first boyfriend at a place called Cruisers.
Yeah, but they, you know, it's actually pretty decent in there, and it's like your, you know, your just your basic like, you know, eggs, toast, and home fries, $6.99, and it's actually also $6.99 for the omelet bar.
even better. What's it called?
Yeah, Cruisers.
Okay, gotta check it out.
That's on the corner of Harlem and Clinton, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
I didn't know that.
so-
It's by the.
By the
It's right
gas
next to the gas station.
Okay.
Across
yeah,
from
and then,
Tim's.
the
Arms and whatever.
They were trying to rip off the
They made a
Fantastic
Minions
Four.
Fantastic Four.
No, it was a mixture of Minions Fantastic Four and Minions X-Men.
Oh, I missed that part.
So the one,
But I get it now.
Yeah.
So the one he kind of like, I don't know, he was kind of like shaped like an egg, but you know, though
That was the Blob.
But I think he was like, I think it was like a balloon or something. I said because
Oh yeah.
you know, like he was like floating in the air.
Yeah.
And he also had a cone head.
No, the Conehead guy, that was done because for the Coneheads on Saturday Night Live, because so many of the cast members are from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd
So they
and
created-
Jane Curtin and yeah.
They created the Minion, the Conehead Minion, just to follow through on that.
The laser eyes is from
That's
X-Men.
yeah,
X-Men,
that's Cyclops.
yeah, and then Mr. Fantastic. I have no idea. But
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic with the arms, and then I'm gonna say the round block is the Thing.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he the one it actually like eats the bomb right before.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
yeah,
that
and
was the
then-
thing. Yeah.
Like it went down his digestive system, but when he burped, it kind of screwed everything up.
Yeah, so one was the Blob, the other one was the Thing, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was so funny how they had to go undercover, and the son hated the father.
And do you think by now people would know that Gru isn't a villain anymore, but yet they still let him in?
Yeah.
That and plus just, I don't know if it has its own trope page or whatever, but see it constantly with baby characters. Like, I'm going to call it the not the mama trope. Like, anybody that's not mama, like, what is your deal? They're both your parents. Love them.
You know, and then recently before Despicable Me, we saw the Inside Out 2.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, that was good too.
What was your favorite of the new emotions?
I would
The
say
one that was-
wee wee.
Oh, ennui. It means boredom.
Yeah, I like that.
But I would say I'm mostly
Yeah.
anxiety because
Kayla, who's that behind you?
This is Amelia, my cousin.
Oh, hi, Amelia.
Hi.
Yeah. So what were you saying?
I was saying that I'm mostly like anxiety because of him.
Oh, yeah.
Because of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every girl says that about their boyfriend.
But,
You guys-
and then, like, I guess
That movie-
embarrassment was trying to help out.
Sadness. Yeah. Yeah, every time he would feel embarrassed, he would turn around and his butt crack would show.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good film.
I
I
love
thought
it.
it was great.
I think it was sad at the end because anxiety kind of messed Riley and they had to save her. And, yeah.
Yeah, she's all happy, like, Riley's finally going to be a new person. And then the new anxiety-driven sense of self is, I'm not good enough.
Yeah. And that echoed through her head.
Yeah. Okay, so we have about 15 seconds or so. So I want to thank Emily and Eric for being here. I want to thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Yep. And of course, Sarah, Anne, and the Brandon, Jen, and of course Rachel and her family, and Lydia. Lena, our star. How are you, Lena? Okay. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a safe.